them like a caged bird's call. Virtual skies and we're breaking it all. Dreaming high with a false horizon. Departure lounge keeps the spirit rising. Engines roaring through a screen glow haze. Throttle forward, we're lost in the maze. Sim skies blur, yet the passion sent. Lugging in for the Quizness jet. Take off, flight paths to nowhere. Streaming dreams up in thin air. Quiz me now, bring the jet game on. The departure lounge where the wild belong. The wild belong. Pushing pixels through an endless storm. Clouds crash hard, but we stay warm. From the runway cracks to the cockpit's grin. A sim of steel, but our hearts plug in. Cruising on autopilot, heart astray. Steering questions in a quiz ballet. Flight plan scribbled, the answers collide. In the lounge we let the chaos decide. Metal birds in the stream rolls fierce. Every quiz a lounge keeps this fierce. Lift off, minds racing, don't forget. It's high stakes in Quizness jet. Up in thin air. Quiz me now, bring the jet game on. The departure lounge where the wild belong.
A huge thank you to our channel member London Plane Spotting.
Alitalia Fananet request EFR clearance for departure to Napoli.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Charles de Gaulle clearance. Speedbird 25 gold. Request IFR to London Heathrow with information echo. QNH 10106.
Howdy doodle. Or something that I will be saying from now on is hello bambinos. Welcome to your Monday flight night here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel. Of course, as always. Hope you are doing well. We're back with a brand new week, which means a brand new set of streams. So I hope everyone is well. Making sure we can still hear absolutely fine. If not, the microphone goes up to the top. Okie doke. We're on board tonight, as you've just seen. The Air France Airbus A220 on behalf of VirtualCol. We're at Paris Charles de Gaulle. We are headed over to Valencia this evening. Hashtag that real world ops. Stuff that is actual real world ops. None of that fake real world ops. No. Real world operations.
Fox 201 Airbus 350 request IFR clearance to airport of Porto of Lisboa.
Why was he whispering? That was creepy.
Charles de Gaulle clearance. Good day. Easy 74 X-ray Romeo.
Creepy.
Request IFR clearance to Alder Grove.
Okay.
Have information uniform.
Been weird for ATC to transmissions this evening already. Flight time tonight, an hour and 38 minutes. Maybe less than that. Hope everyone is well. Give us a sound check, make sure everything's all good. And then we'll get onto a little bit of explaining. That's not even a word. Explaining. Momentarily. So let's say hello to those in the chat this evening. For example, Wilson's in the chat, hello to you. Saf's in the chat, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Jim in the chat, hello to you. Hope you are doing well. Gemma, Moshi, hope you're well. Carl's in the chat as well, hello to you. Anyone else lurking in the background? Special hello to the lurkers, who probably have nothing better to do this evening. Hello, lurkers. Everyone say hello. And that's all the airtime they're getting. So, tonight was supposed to be the 737-500. Now, being part of the Discord and everything else, and part of the developers chat, simply put, the 737-500 isn't ready. So there have been like preview streams to the 737-500. Let me just come off the I'm going to come off the ATC just for a sec. So there has been some streams around for testing of the 737-500 that some streamers have had. I have put myself forward for it to still get access to it. I'm waiting on a response, essentially. So they have found that there has been a couple of issues with the aircraft itself, or some of these streamers have found issues with the aircraft. The other thing that I find is that some of the streamers haven't been what we sort of put into a cliche, top-end, elite level streamers. These have just been like a few people that have just been able to get their hands on it. We probably draw the same amount of viewers that we do. So they have taken that on board. They're now tweaking and mucking about with it, and it should be ready. There are rumours by Thursday. Depends. Jim, yeah, essentially that. I don't want to say it because some of them are actually, some of them are quite nice, but I don't want to ruin it. So they're tweaking with it at the moment. I'm going to see if I can get my hands on it by the end of before it comes out, which is what she said. And then we'll see what happens. So tonight should have been the 737-500 in Air France colours, but we're going for the A220 instead until it comes out. Bottom of your screen, you'll see, and Wilson will notice right now on the bottom of your screen, that is tomorrow. Reason being that we're not doing the Delta A321neo because the livery for it isn't finished and it looks horrendous. I've seen it, I've downloaded it. It does not look good, and I'm not streaming it. So we'll save it for a time where you can look at it and you can watch the stream. But I'm not streaming an unfinished livery. People have picked it out. It's not fit, and there's no other alternative. So that's why. Okie doke. Right, in that case, let's just quickly pause the music and say hello to our camera crew this evening. Now, first time for everything, so we'll see how we get on with her. However, her little profile is that is from Paris, and she is a leading flight attendant working for the major airline of France, i.e. Air France. So she technically works for the airline that we are with this evening. So, ladies and gentlemen, can we say a big hello to Laura, who is of course French. We'll find out how French she is right now. Laura, a very good evening to you. First time flying with us this evening. Hope you're doing well. Might help if I came off the screen. Laura, very good evening to you. First time flying with us this evening. Hope you are well.
Good evening, Captain Whittle. Yes, it's my first time flying with you this evening. I'm doing well, thank you.
She's got a bit of French in her. That's also what they said. You can call me Tom, just to make it a little bit easier. Are you looking forward to tonight's flight?
Thank you, Tom. Yes, I'm looking forward to tonight's flight.
Oh, she's very blunt. We're also live on YouTube. Do you want to say hello to the YouTube viewers who are watching?
Thank you for the information, Captain. I appreciate the opportunity, but I prefer to keep my focus on the flight and the passengers. Let's ensure everything runs smoothly.
She's definitely French. Anyway. I was waiting for that. We might not chat to her much, but she's with us tonight anyway. Let's get the battery switched on. External power can be switched on as well. We will go for logo and the nav lights. We need to basically just turn things on that are turned off. Basically. Is Laura just out of flight school, says Carl? I have no idea. And given how she's spoken to me, I don't think I want to find out. We can get the AP. There we go, APU. To the on position. APU bleed on. We'll go ahead and turn on, not the packs. Not yet, anyway. We will go ahead and turn on the fuel pumps. Saf wants... Saf says, give us Janet any day. Everyone's like, bring back Janet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't do anything about it. We're a French airline, so we have to have somebody French on board. It is known the French have a bad attitude, says Carl. That's the overall view. I like the French. Oui. So what are many ways you can support the channel this evening? Through Super Chat, Super Stickers, dropping a like on the stream. I'll try and get as many likes as we can. And of course, gifting memberships as well to those who are watching that might not have a membership, and to catch out the lurkers. Absolutely. We've done it before. We've seen it already with gifting memberships, that we've caught out some lurkers. So we'll see how we go from there. So with the gate on board and everything else, let's go ahead and board some passengers here this evening. Get some clearance in a sec as well. What we do need to do is we need to go to performance. This is fine. Don't need to touch this, but we do need to touch this, because our climb speed is supposedly 154 knots, and I'm not too impressed with that. So we're going to change that to 250 for our climb. There. Supposedly our cruise is 250, we're going to go 280. And then if we go across again, our descent will go down to 250 again. There we go. Yeah, Carl says I had a French teacher at school and her attitude was horrible. I don't know if I should tell you about the story of my French teacher who just happened to be Spanish. Jim! I've just seen the comment. Jim. Honestly. Flight plan is already set, I think. No, it's not. We are supposed to go off runway 08 left today. With our departure being... is that Agop? What did I press? That'll do. GOP, no. Looks like we're going that one. Cool. So we've got our departure. We're in. We've got our arrival as well, so that's fine. Can always rely on Jim, says Saf. You certainly can. Jim will say exactly as it is. Jim doesn't sugarcoat anything. And that's why we're big fans of Jim on this channel. Okie doke. Onwards. So we should be boarding. Let's go get some clearance. Charles de Gaulle clearance. Good evening. Air France 1416 is type Airbus A220. I'm requesting a radio check. Wilson says, I'm not looking forward to getting up at 5 AM for school on Wednesday.
Air France 1416, ramp control, readability 5.
Are we on ramp? We're on the ramp. Thanks, ramp.
Log 55, request clearance to Copenhagen Airport. Clearance to Copenhagen Airport. After departure, vectors to Ranux. Departure runway 27 left. Initial climb 5000, squawk 6556.
Charles de Gaulle clearance, Allegiant 585. Like to pick up IFR to Lima Sierra Golf Golf.
Should hear some interesting ATC this evening as well, by the sounds of it. Charles de Gaulle clearance, Air France 1416, requesting IFR clearance to Valencia. Let us know how your Monday was.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
Go through the schedule in a second as well.
Air France 1416, information Papa is current. Clear to Valencia. After departure, fly radar vectors. Ago PA. Departure runway 9 right. Initial climb to 10,000 feet. Departure on 119.85, squawk 4264.
So they're requesting 9 right, which is like the other side of the airport. Can we get clearance for runway 08 left for our departure today? Air France 1416. Or otherwise known as Air France 87 Zulu Zulu.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
I'm going to get... Jim's on fire.
Air France 1416, information Papa is current. Clear to Valencia. After departure, fly radar vectors Ago PA. Departure runway 08 left. Initial climb to flight level 100. Departure on 119.85, squawk 4264.
Okay, well, we're set to 10,000 feet. We'll get the squawk code in.
Clearance, Speedbird 099, requesting clearance to Newcastle via runway 09 right.
We're actually boarded already, which is quite impressive.
Air France 1878, request IFR clearance to Krakow with information Victor.
So 4264. Wilson says, I hope not to see any clowns land near my aviation school. Don't worry, he'll be too busy in the garden playing football with his hands. So you're all good. And doing a shit job at doing it as well. Right. Sorted on the squawk code. We should, well, it should be at least. Yes, there we go. It's gone green. Read it back. Clear to Valencia after departure. Fly radar vectors Ago PA. Departure runway 08 left. Initial climb flight level 100. 119.85 for departure. Squawk code 4264 for Air France 1416.
Air France 1416, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.61 when ready.
And with that, we are actually ready because we are boarded and ready to go.
Clear to Dublin, runway 27 left, departure via ATR 5 Delta, initial climb 6,000 feet, squawk
Boarding has started
5522,
and the
the
first
departure
passengers are
frequency
aboard the plane.
124.733.
Thanks, Laura. We are boarded already, so we're good to go. Do you want to take seats ready for pushback and departure?
French Post 7 Sierra November, read back correct. Ground will be on 121.61.
He sounded very excited to be going to Dublin.
1.61 for the ground, French Post 7 Sierra November, bye bye.
Okay.
Okay, Captain. Cabin crew, take seats for departure.
Slightly French. We'll go with it. Right, let's request pushback and get ready to depart out of Paris while the weather's still looking pretty decent. De Gaulle ground, good evening, Air France 1416. Ready for push and engine start.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for push.
Wilson says he's going to pass out laughing before we even actually take off.
Air France 1416, De Gaulle ground, push and start approved. Contact apron on 119er, decimal linear 9er for tug assistance.
Didn't have to call anyone for tug assistance normally, but that's another story. Push and start approved. Contact the apron for tug assistance, Air France 1416. Right, so we're not even doing that because they don't push us back very well. So we're going to use GSX tonight to push us back. I meant on the sim. Give over.
Looking gear.
Ground, Skyways 1148, gate Tango 4, with information Foxtrot, request push and engine start.
Skyways 1148, push and start approved, face northwest.
Okay, they didn't actually give us a way to
Start
face.
approved. Face northwest. Skyways 1148.
There's China taxiing out at the moment as well, with an ITA landing in the background. Here we go.
Starting push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Beautiful day in the neighbourhood, says Wilson. Certainly is. Okay, so once we get pushed and started, we will go ahead and discuss the schedule for the coming week. I think it's going to be a good one. Okie doke.
Departing from Paris to Valencia. We are pleased to have you with us this evening. The flight will take approximately 1 hour and 46 minutes. Our captain for this flight is Tom Whittle, and our first officer is. I would also like to introduce my fellow crew members, Claire, Julian, and Sophie. Now, for your safety, please pay attention to the following safety briefing. To
We have movement.
insert the metal tip into the buckle until
Cette partie brève.
Okay, we've got engine start, which is good.
Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs or by
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Lovely stuff. Carlos is looking forward to Sunday's race night after last night's race. Well, providing you don't crash out or retire us again, we should be fine. No, it was a good race. We did well. Won't ruin it too much, apart from the fact that Carl did retire us. If you do fancy having a nosy at it, you can have a look back at last night's stream. Turn off the APU now as well. Anti-ice here to auto. And we'll just literally turn on all the stuff here. Then we need to. Everything's looking pretty decent.
Left is clear, right is clear.
We're all good. Lee, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. All hail the Lee class. Carl says he was crashed into. I don't know if you were, to be honest. Jim says, as I was going over the dump that is Chatham, I saw Captain plummet, and his viewers he was counting. There wasn't very many, so it didn't take him that long. So I shouted out, "You're still shit! You're still shit at 30." Magnificent, we like that.
I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute.
Brilliant. Right, we're ready to go. So we'll go ahead and get the taxi lights on. We're not going to turn the smoking signs on because we're going to let people light up a fat one this evening. We are actually going to be very kind. We're going to let people light up a fat one in the cabin tonight. So we're good to go. We will set the flaps to 2. Might as well turn off the seatbelt sign as well. Ain't that wild? God. I'm also not that generous. Right, ready to go. Lights are on. Let's go. De Gaulle ground. Air France 1416. Ready for taxi.
Air France 1416, taxi to runway 9er right via Papa 2, Tango Echo 3, Romeo, Foxtrot, Romeo, November 1, November, Bravo, Bravo, Delta 1, Delta 1.
Negative. Can we get taxi instructions for runway 08 left, please, Air France 1416? I think because I haven't connected it to VATSIM, to thingy.
Air France 1416, taxi to runway 08 left via Papa 2, Tango
That's
Echo
legit
3,
the same thing.
Romeo, Foxtrot, Romeo, November 1.
We'll get there in our own way.
November, Bravo, Bravo, Delta 1, Delta 1.
Taxi to runway 08 left, Air France 1416. That's literally the same instruction to go to 09 right. I see what you're doing, Air France, Paris. It's not going to work. Alright, here we go then. Spooling the engines up. On the move we go. Let's go to Valencia. Japan Airlines A350 on the move. Looks like we are going to taxi in behind the Japan A350. Okie doke. So, whilst we're taxiing behind the A350, let's go through the schedule in a sec when it comes up on the screen. Wilson says, I've flown an A220 just once in first class for Delta, San Diego to Seattle, Washington. Didn't like it that much, because first class did not have any Bluetooth options on the in-flight entertainment. There you go. Jim says regulation, whatever that number is, states that seatbelt signs are to be turned off and only turned on when necessary. Is that just a way of getting the signs off? I bet it is, isn't it? It so is. Right, let's go through the schedule on your screens coming up now. So tomorrow we are doing JetBlue and the Airbus A320 in the new Duncan livery, which looks pretty sweet. Boston to Bermuda. Quarter-past 7 start. Wednesday, no stream. That could possibly change depending on the 737. Thursday, we're on the A350 going with Iberia from Madrid to London's Heathrow. Slightly earlier time, starting at 7 o'clock for that one, because I know how long it takes to board the A350. Friday, no VATSIM because of how Friday's poor turnout was in regards to how quiet it was for landings and everything else. We are on board the Boeing 787-10 from EVA, Taipei to Osaka in Japan. Quarter-past 7 start for that one. Saturday, no stream. And Sunday, F1 Manager returns with race number 8 from Monaco. So we're just going to, according to everyone, just watch the parade, apparently, of cars around the track, because overtaking is notoriously difficult. You never know. You never know. So an interesting week of streams coming up. Of course, bank holiday weekend as well. Don't forget, Monday is the games night. I say you don't forget. I'm actually talking to one person and one person only, which of course is our very own Sarah. Because and we know what she's like. We know what she's like. Bless her. Jim says Global taking a weird route into Glasgow. Bloody idiots, can't even get that right. Remind her daily. I feel like we might have to at this point.
Air France 1416, contact tower on 118.655 safe flight.
Contact tower 118.655, Air France 1416. Have a good evening. What time on Monday? Probably 7 o'clock start. How in God's name am I running out of space? I should have loads. That also might be why. Also, I know some people aren't users of it, but we are thinking of launching Discord again, Say her name and she'll appear. We believe in Sarah. She's just turned up. Evening to you, Sarah. Hope you're doing well. We are going to give you daily reminders about Monday. Bank holiday Monday being games night. I feel like it needs. So just before we depart here, and before we ask, I feel like we need to kind of just I feel like this is gonna be like Sarah's theme song now. Sarah. Sarah. There you go. Say her name and she will appear. I've been wanting to do that for so long. Oh, funny. Alright, anyway. Oh, dear. De Gaulle Tower, good evening. Air France 1416, holding short runway 08 left, ready for departure. I've wanted to do that for ages. Maybe do it again a little bit later.
Air France 1416 Super, De Gaulle Tower, runway 8
Super?
left, wind 025 at 6, cleared for takeoff.
We are not a super aircraft. What's wrong with you? Clear for departure, runway 08 left, Air France 1416. Right, here we go. Is that the Ryanair theme song? No. If you know, you know. If you don't know... you have to believe in Joe Hendry. But now we are believing in Sarah. So that is now Sarah's theme song. Robin, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's get ourselves to Valencia. Shouldn't take long. About an hour and a half, if that. Very rare that we do Air France, being one of the major airlines. But, we are doing it tonight, so here we go. So originally supposed to be 737. But we are doing it with the A220. So here we go then. If you've got the emojis, wind them up, ready. And make sure there's nothing behind us. We've got 777 behind us, so we should probably get going. Here comes 50%. Time to toga that bitch. Robin, it's the VirtualCol one. You can find it on the marketplace. It'll do. It's a nice little stopgap for now. And rotate already in the A220, and up we go. Positive rate of climb. Here we go. Gear up. Nice and quiet. On the outside though. We're already overspeeding, that is fine. So we'll go for autopilots. VNAV does work here, I think.
Air France 1416, contact departure on 119.85.
I think. Go for set of flaps up. The aircraft is off and underway to Valencia. Yeah, VNAV is working, that's fine. Looking spectacular in the sun. as we continue our climb to flight level 100. Let's get the flaps up now. All the way. Let the aircraft do its thing. Woohoo! She's a steep climber. Let's go. Look how steep she's climbing. My word. Up like a rocket. Contact departure 119.85, Air France 1416. Robin, yes, absolutely. GSX. Can't fly without it. Just feels weird.
Air France 772.
De Gaulle departure. Good evening, Air France 1416. With you, flight level 100.
Air France 1416 Super, De Gaulle departure identified. Turn left heading 065, vector to Agopa. Then on navigation.
We won't turn left. We'll just follow the sat nav. We'll just follow the navigation. Turn left heading 065, vectors to Agopa. Then on navigation, Air France 1416. Wilson says, damn, like a rocket. I know, we're already at 10,000. Which is quite impressive.
Air France 1416, climb flight level 270.
Woo! Nice! Okay, just had confirmation. We'll get that in a second. I'll read out in a minute. Climb flight level 270, Air France 1416. There we go, then the aircraft will climb now. And then we can alter the speed here.
Air France 1416, contact Paris control on 131.18.
Beautiful. Look at that. Ah, she's a little beaut.
FedEx 5023, contact De Gaulle Tower on 118.655.
Contact Paris Control 131.18, France 1416. She's beautiful.
655 FedEx 5023.
Clear direct PG 091, climb flight level 210. Air France 73, Papa Victor. Direct PG 092, Air France 73, Papa Victor.
Okay. Let us get the landing lights off. She's a beaut.
Climb flight level 310.
Lisa's always good to see at London Heathrow. I think I saw my first one at Manchester. I think that's where I literally saw my first one. Or was it? No, it wasn't. It was Heathrow, wasn't it? Yeah, Heathrow. Heathrow was the first one. Heathrow was the first one. Robert says, are you going to stream Frankfurt night this Friday? I'm not. No. Frankfurt was very quiet the Friday just gone. So we're going to give it some time. And then probably return in 2 weeks' time with it. Everybody in the chat here will be able to tell you how oddly quiet it was for Frankfurt. It were too quiet. It were way too quiet. Can we show the passenger view? We absolutely can. I'm pretty sure I don't have custom views. No. I've got no custom views for it. Can we go through the? Can we go through the door?
Contact Paris Control on 131
Oh, we can. Okay. We can go through the door. So this is the cabin for the VirtualCol airplane. Kind of, I guess in a way, like basic. But the big windows as well make a huge difference. Oh, Jesus. Computer's frozen.
Air France 1416, climb flight level 330.
Don't do it. Oh, is it gonna? This is uncomfortable.
Air France 1416, contact Paris Info on 126.1.
Don't do it.
FedEx 45 Stadium Heavy through flight level 2800 feet or flight level 100.
Don't do it.
FedEx 4578. Heavy, De Gaulle departure identified.
I can't do anything.
FedEx 4578. Heavy, De Gaulle departure, climb flight level 210.
No, we're back, we're fine. Okay, panic over. We're all good. I'm going to the cockpit, I'm not doing anything else. That was interesting. Climb flight level 330 and contact Paris Info 126.1 Air France 1416. Jesus, that was close. That was close. Jim, did you see the interview that Simon Calder did on the telly, and it was gate crashed by James Asquith? Apparently it was a little bit frosty. But I would say that literally he would probably have to say that. Like, he'd have to literally sit there and be like, giving it a glowing report and everything. I don't know. I have my thoughts. I have my theories. I have my thoughts and everything else. When plane spotting in real life, when I get time. I don't have time. Literally, I think the only plane spotting trip I've got planned is literally the air tattoo. I've got nothing. I've got nothing else. Because I don't live near an airport. So unless something special comes in... Well, I do. I live an hour away from Exeter and Newquay. But it's not particularly worth going to at the moment unless there's anything special coming in. So my thoughts and theories on this, because I know it's literally the hot topic, is that I don't see it lasting the year for global. And there are many reasons why I think this. Which I've already sort of said before in other streams, but considering that apparently they've bought or have intended to buy 4 A380s already, and they've only got the one, it doesn't fill me with confidence. It doesn't fill me with confidence because they're on about having bought 4 already, right? So where are they? Apart from the one that's in the air at the moment, where is the other 3? It's a shambles. Absolute shambles. It's okay. So it's not so much that I'm not a fan of it. Like anyone that's trying to do well with the 380, fine, I'm all good with it. Like I'm fine with someone trying to, do well, and I was optimistic to start with. But it's like okay, so it's like seeing out a relationship is not going to work, right? But you give it time to see if it does, and it doesn't work. So therefore, you have to kind of then go, I don't see it happening.
400, are we in 2G?
Because essentially, that's what my feelings are towards this whole global experiment. Is like, sit back, let it see what happens. Let's see what happens, and let's see if it let's see if it picks up any pace. And it just hasn't. It just hasn't. They were talking about four Airbus A380s, and they want to have 40 in the fleet. First of all, where are you getting 40 from? Secondly, what I find incredibly baffling is why they're doing flights from Glasgow and Manchester when you want to base your aircraft at Gatwick. So surely you'd be training your crew up. This is just my own thoughts and opinions, right? Surely you would be expecting to train your crew up and everything else like that at the airport that you're supposed to base it from. Or is that just me being stupid? Paris Info, good evening. Air France 1416 with you. Flight level 260, climbing 330. And going off of like some of the reviews
Paris Info identified. Good evening.
That I watched as well, didn't look like the crew knew what they were doing. Don't know if it was just me or just that one review that I saw that just didn't look like they knew what they were doing.
Paris Info, contact Paris Control on 125
No, but here's the other side of it, right? The other side that I'm thinking of at the same time is that you've partnered up with an airline that binned its A380s to like after a couple of years, and if they're going to be there for maintenance because they know all about it, if you're starting up an airline with a second-hand aircraft, surely you'd want it in pristine condition, right? Or again, is that just me like overthinking? Because the state of the aeroplane was not great. Could you imagine sitting on the 380 for like 6.5, 7 hours with literally sod all to do and having to use your phone? Imagine having to use your phone that you couldn't connect into in the first place to be able to watch stuff because the screens don't work. Robin says, what's everyone discussing? What's the topic? So the topic is the global experiment that's happening. That's probably what I'm putting it down to. I'm literally putting it down as an experiment. They've had a couple of years to kind of pick up the pace a little bit, and I don't think they have personally. Getting a flight out is great, but it's if you have to like register your aircraft that's not a British like register, and you have to go down a different route in order to get ball rolling. I just feel like they've been a little bit lackadaisical on it. Just my own opinion. Just my own opinion. I think that's my own opinion. Is literally everything about it just seems to be backwards, or standing still and not moving forward at all.
1808. Climb flight level 350.
Flight level 350. Transavia 1808, thank you.
I think personally as well, given
Contact Paris Control on 125.08.
Contact Paris Control 125.08, Air France 1416. I think given like the fact that, you know, you're putting on a great song and dance about this first flight and everything else like that, and then you walk into, it's like basically, you know when you go to like buy a car and in the pictures it looks fantastic, but when you get there it looks like a shed. I don't think anybody getting on it would have expected it to look in the state that it was. Just my thinking. Anyway, whilst we're discussing, if you're enjoying the discussion or enjoying the stream so far, feel free to hit the like button. Helps the channel out immensely. Any kind of interaction you do helps the channel out immensely. So yeah, it'd be much appreciated. See if we can get to double figures for the likes. We are 4 away at the moment. The thing is, right, with the ticket sales and everything else like that, they had to literally, it doesn't bode well if you aren't selling tickets and you have to like put them on offer. And let's think about it for a split second as well at the same time. It's not like it was actual passengers looking to fly with them. If you took all the influencers out of them, right? If you took the influencers out, the YouTubers, everybody out of the equation, who actually bought a ticket? Just saying. Just saying.
Evening Tom and chat, hope you are well.
Thank you, Jack, for the super chat. Robin says, "What was the last plane that you've been on?" For me, was what's the last plane I was on? Was it that one or the one before that? Flyby? Must have been. For me, it was a Flyby. Yeah, Flyby Embraer 195 for me. That was the last one for me.
Air France 1416. Contact Paris Control on 118.725.
Oh, we didn't Paris Control, good evening. Air France 1416 with you, flight level 330. Yes, Robin, it's Stockholm.
Air France 1416, Paris Control identified. Good evening.
So, I was mentioning earlier about a little bit of like news, right? Paul Hussey coming in with a gifted membership, by the way, as well. Going to Groovy Bear. Thank you, Paul. Much appreciated. Thank you, Paul. One of many ways you can support the channel this evening by gifting memberships. Paul's got the train rolling. Yes, so I was waiting for a response for the 737-500. They've just responded to say that when they have built the second version of the aircraft for testing, your boy's getting one. So I'll be getting a pre-release when it's available to kind of showcase. Gemma coming in with a Departure Lounge membership as well, going to Burns Gaming. The train is right rolling at the moment. Darren Graham gifting 1 too. Going to Voider. Fab support so far, thank you so much. Can I show my setup? Listen, it's nothing spectacular, trust me. It is literally just joystick and that's it. Don't expect like yokes. I'm kind of thinking about getting a yoke, but I haven't got one. But I'm in the process of trying to get one. I haven't got room for pedals or whatever. It would literally just be like a yoke. But literally, I mean, if I show you, Lee Class even gifting a membership too, going to Owen Fleming. This is literally all I fly with. That's the throttle there, and it is literally just a joystick. That's all I've got. I'm not one of these people that will spend crazy amount of money on like setups and stuff, but I really do want a yoke and like throttle levers and stuff. So that's the next thing for me, but I need more space. At the moment, I've got no space. So thank you to Lee, to Darren, to Gemma, and to Carl for keeping that train rolling. I feel like we deserve a bit of Limp Bizkit to kind of keep the ball rolling.
Air France 1416, Paris Control, contact Bordeaux Control on 127.675.
What? Hypothetically, if I send an expensive super chat, would you upgrade your setup? I mean, it would go towards it because every donation that people are putting in through gifted memberships or super chats, whatever, is going straight back into the channel. So essentially, yeah, probably. David, evening to you. Says evening all, currently out wandering about on a sunny golf course with a bored looking dog. Did you not take your clubs? Yeah, so any super chats or gifted memberships, whatever, all go straight back into the channel. Doesn't come out of the, doesn't go into my pocket. It goes literally straight into the channel to keep going as much as we can. Why don't I like to fly in VATSIM? I ain't got the confidence for it. And my memory ain't great either. And I get distracted very easily.
Roger, Devo 361. Devo 361, request flight level change, flight level 200.
Anyway, let's keep the ball rolling. Talking of rolling.
Devo 361, descend flight level 200.
Descend flight level 200, DFL 361.
The 787 that sunk in Frankfurt. I think I remember it. I think I remember it. So yes. So when we get when they've built the second version of the 737-500, I'll be getting my hands on it before it's released to the public. So very much looking forward to that. It's the first time I've had an opportunity to do it, so I'm taking it though. Gemma, yeah, probably, most likely.
Air France 1416 Paris Control.
Give me 2 seconds, we'll be back.
On 127.675.
Descend via the Amboy 9 Echo arrival, France Relay 40 Mike Echo, thank you.
France Soleil 40 Mike Echo cross CRD at flight level 130.
Cross CAD at flight level 130, France Relay 40 Mike Echo.
France Soleil 40 Mike Echo contact Orly. Approach on 123.875. Virgin 411 Yankee, Paris Control, contact Bordeaux Control on 127.675.
Paris Control, Beluga 2511 at flight level 300.
Air France 1416 Paris Control, contact Bordeaux Control on 127.675. 2768 Paris Control. Contact Bordeaux Control on 127.675.
Contact Bordeaux Control on 127.675. Skyway sounds active.
Right, apologies. Sorry.
Air France 1416 Paris Control. Contact Bordeaux Control on 127.675.
Had to take a very quick phone call. Oh, okay. Gonna see what I can try and catch up with here. Robin asking about local airports. I think we're pretty much there. We're pretty much caught up. I've missed a hell of a lot on ATC. Bordeaux Control, good evening. Air France 1416 with you, flight level 330. Top for descent is about 39 minutes away. Meanwhile,
Air France 1416 Bordeaux Control identified. Good evening.
we are in the midst of a beautiful sunset. That is incredible. Look at that. That is insane. Okay, so Robin says, what are your thoughts about Malaysia 370? I don't know. I don't know. I don't. It's. I mean, if you thought that was moody, look what's in front of us. That is quite impressive. Not gonna lie. Lewis, a very good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. We are 52 minutes away from landing down at Valencia. A reminder, this was supposed to be the 737-500, but because of the delayed release, it is not. But I have been assured that a pre-release version will be coming my way once version 2 has been built and ready, and is ready to go. So we get to try it before it's released to the public. But that sky is quite something, as Lewis has just said.
Squawk 1552 then ident acknowledged. Identified not yet established.
Robin says, why don't you fly 2024? Because of number of things. The main one being it's still knackered, I think, as I keep seeing. And also, I'm not a huge fan of this cloud business that they seem to be doing it on. Although I have heard, and for those that play Flight Simulator, pin your ears back because this is going to be quite impressive. I have heard that somewhere in the new update that they have, if you were to download it as a game, in terms of like downloading it to your hard drive, you're looking at about 4 times more than what Flight Simulator 2020 holds. So Flight Sim 2020 holds about 128 gig, something like that. Flight Sim 2024, if you download the whole thing, it's about 475 gigabytes, which is mental. So that's why we're not playing it. Because while some people have a bit of luck, some people are able to get like the most incredible internet in the world in order to use it. Not everyone has that. Gemma, but the on the flip side to that is there's no guarantee that it works still. So when you download it, all 475 gigabytes of it, still no guarantee it works. Explain that one. Robin says my 2020 is 500 gigabytes due to mods. I'm not even going to tell you how much mine is. Gemma says how? Because you still have to stream in. You still have to stream in the scenery around you, and everything else. What's this now?
Auto control, Tomjet 15 Delta with you, flight level 390.
What am I spilling the beans about?
Tomjet 15 Delta, Bordeaux control identified. Good evening.
Rob says, can you do butter? Every now and again. I'm not the pro pilot. I don't tend to try and take this seriously either. Oh, how many gigabit? How many megabytes? Oh, it's not megabytes, it's gigabytes. How many gigabytes? More than a gigabyte. More than gigabytes. It's got to go up more. No, Gemma's right. Terabytes. 2 terabytes, which is my entire hard drive. Which is why I need another hard drive. 2 terabytes. I'll show you. If you don't, not that I'm saying you don't believe me, but I'll show you. It's close enough to 2 gigabytes. Let me show you. So my actual hard drive here is the secondary hard drive is 2 terabytes. On that hard drive, I have 18 gigabytes left, and I'm not kidding. That is mainly Flight Sim, and I will prove it to you. I will just show you. I'll just show you because I think this is quite funny. It's frightening how big the sim is. Mine is quite low if we compare, says Robin. Yeah. It is quite something. Let's see if I can get a window capture of it. Just while we look at, by the way, the beautiful, an appropriate song as well. Whilst we've got a beautiful sky. Four terabytes. That's essentially that's what I feel like I need my next hard drive to be. So that is currently updating still. And I'm going to leave that
Cabin
just
crew, take seats for departure.
there.
Captain, we have an issue in the cabin. One of the passengers has become unruly and is displaying disruptive behavior. It started shortly after takeoff when they refused to comply with the seatbelt sign and began shouting at other passengers. I have asked my fellow crew members, Claire, Julian and Sophie, to assist in calming the situation, but it seems to be escalating. We may need to consider further action if it continues.
Oh, interesting. What do you reckon? Emergency, emergency. Right, what should we do? Do we divert? Because if we do, why is it every time we're near fucking Bordeaux we have to divert? It would be Bordeaux again. Why is it every time we're near fucking Bordeaux everything happens? Laura, can you give us an update in terms of just how unruly the passenger is? Like, I mean, are they getting aggressive?
Captain, the unruly passenger is becoming increasingly aggressive. They have been shouting and refusing to comply with crew instructions. I recommend we monitor the situation closely and be prepared to take further action if necessary.
What about like aggressive? Like, are they physically aggressive? Like, have they been like trying to throw punches? I feel like duct tape might be a solution here.
Captain, the passenger has not attempted to throw punches, but they are being verbally aggressive and refusing to comply with crew instructions. We are monitoring the situation closely.
Do you think duct taping the passenger to the seat will have an effect on the passenger, maybe calming down? I don't want to divert to Bordeaux.
Captain, while duct tape might seem like a quick solution, It could escalate the situation further and may not be advisable. We should consider other methods to de-escalate the passenger.
What do you know?
First.
What do you know? I'm thinking to go down the route of duct taping the passenger quite heavily to the seat, and I shall alert the authorities when we get to Valencia to come on board and arrest the passenger. How does that sound? By the way, that's how up there.
Captain, that sounds like a plan.
Yes.
However, we should first attempt to de-escalate the situation with the passenger before resorting to such measures. Let's keep monitoring the situation closely.
There we go. Duct taping and then police. That's what we want. Could you sort of maybe, I know, maybe you and the cabin crew just try and see what the passenger wants to help calm him down. Like if he wants alcohol, give it to him. 1.7 terabytes.
Understood, Captain. I will speak with the passenger and see if offering them a drink might help calm them down.
Feedback to me. What happens? I've got plenty of duct tape in my bag. Don't ask me why it's there. I just do. Then we'll duct tape him. I'll get the first officer to come and help as well, and then we'll alert the authorities at Valencia Airport to come and take the passenger away when we land. Boom! That's how you deal with it. That's how you deal with passengers.
Captain, I understand your plan. However, I recommend we first try to de-escalate the situation with the passenger before resorting to duct tape. Let's see if offering them a drink helps calm them down. If the situation escalates further, we can then consider your plan.
Sure, no worries. We'll go with how you want to play it. Just keep me posted and informed. No diversion.
LMG,
Understood,
then as filed.
I will keep you
Climb flight
informed
level
about the situation with the
070,
cabin.
Golf Golf Alpha Victor Alpha.
Laura, could you find out what they're actually annoyed about? Because I think that might be able to help us.
Understood, Captain. I will approach the passenger and find out what their concerns are.
I'll check back with you in 5 minutes to find out.
Understood, Captain. I will keep you updated on the situation.
Top of descent is in 28 minutes. And we've got 36 minutes left, so maybe. Robin, I'm assuming that's you that's just added me on Volanta. If it was, I've just added you. Interesting sky this evening. Very interesting sky. On board our 220. Just going to up the lighting a little bit just so we can see what we're doing. So things look a little bit better for us.
TBM Oscar X-Ray Yankee, contact Bordeaux Tower on 118.3.
Okay, so we'll check in. Very, very soon. Rob Brown says hello, AvGeeks and fellow nutters. Hope all is well. Oh, hi. Oh, that's us in 20 minutes time. Oh, okay, no, tell a lie. We're in 22 minutes time. Not 28, 22 minutes time. We're on top of descent. But we're expected to descend in 20 minutes time. we're going to have to go sooner than that. Expect the Sur 5 Charlie arrival. Can we get descent in 10 minutes, not 20 minutes, please? Air France 1416. So welcome to the stream. If you've missed it, we have had an emergency call for an unruly passenger, which we need to find out what the issue is in a moment's time. However, cloud surfing at the moment, which is quite beautiful.
Centre, good afternoon. Golf Alpha Victor over at LFPG. Request IFR clearance as filed.
You can keep up with the emergency as well. Carl's put a link for Say Intentions. If you have a look on the tracker, you should be able to find us. You'll see exactly what the problem is. We're going to get an idea for what our situation is in a second. Thanks to those who are supporting so far. Got a very good community spirit going at the moment, which is pretty decent, and that spirit will continue because we've got some fascinating stuff coming up this week. Robin, is that what you're flying at the moment? Rob says, was reading a Flight Radar 24 post regarding Jet 2 diversion for unruly passengers. Apparently the passenger was vaping in the bog. Beautiful. Robin says, nope, just typing whatever comes into my head. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Contact Bordeaux Control on 125.79.
Bordeaux Control, can we get sent in 10 minutes time, please? Air France 1416.
Contact Bordeaux Control on 125.79. Thank you very much. Speedbird 81.
So here's the thing.
Air France 1416. Contact Bordeaux Control on 127.675.
What? It doesn't pick up what I say. Contact Bordeaux Control 127.675, Air France 1416. So Robin, here's the thing. If you're using Say Intentions, I can see you. This is the thing. So I don't necessarily need to use VATSIM in order to see other people. As we have found out, Say Intentions has a system now that allows you to see other people that are using the system as well. So essentially, it's like VATSIM, yeah, but it's AI, not human people talking to you. But if other people are tuned in and using it, you can see them in the area, as well as your traffic and stuff like that. It does work. I have seen other people. But other people can hear you. If you're in, so you have three different settings. You can have global, so you can hear what people are saying all over the world, whether it's past stuff or present stuff. or just within the area. So if you're on a frequency, you'll only hear stuff that's on that frequency. So kind of realism.
Yankee, contact Bordeaux Control on 125.790.
Bordeaux Control, good evening. Air France 1416 with you. Flight level 330.
8089er. Contact Bordeaux Control
So
on 125.790er.
So what you're hearing at the moment, or there, is...
1416, identified
and this one.
at flight level 330.
And
Continue
that's...
file to Valencia.
That's AI saying that, that's not a human. Bordeaux Control, can Air France 1416 get descent in about 7 minutes time for our descent? I don't know.
Air France 1416, descend your requested altitude in 7 minutes.
Cool. There you go. Requesting in 7 minutes, and they've done that. Roger, descend to a requested altitude in 7 minutes, Air France 1416. So we're flying tomorrow, Robin. If you want to, I think you have to purchase. You do have to purchase Say Intentions, and you have to purchase their premium.
Say again your requested altitude for descent.
Oh God. We would hope to get flight level 200 for our initial descent, please. Air France 1416. 7:15 for tomorrow. We're on Boston to Bermuda.
Air France 1416, descent flight level 200.
Descend to flight level 200 in about 7 minutes time. Air France 1416. 7:15. So not AM, PM. So 19:15.
Air France 1416, descent flight level 200. You can start your descent in 7 minutes.
Roger, thank you, Air France 1416. So you'll see it come up on the screen. Just literally now. Here it is on the bottom of the screen. JetBlue A320. We're going from Boston to Bermuda, or Wade International as they call it, from 7:15 UK time. I'll go through the rest of the schedule whilst we are here. Wednesday, no stream. Possibly changing unless the 737-500 comes out. Thursday should be a good one. We're doing the Iberia A350 from Madrid to London's Heathrow from 7 o'clock. Friday, no VATSIM, but we are on board Eva Air and the Boeing 787-10 for short flight from Taipei to Osaka in Japan. Real world ops, of course. Hashtag that. 7:15 UK time start. Flight's about 2 hours and 20 minutes long. Saturday, no stream. Sunday, we got race 8 of the Create a Team career mode on F1 Manager. We are, of course, going up against the real world calendar. It's Monaco this week. 7 o'clock start for that one. And of course, Bank Holiday Monday in the evening. Someone wants to remind Sarah, it's GeoGuessr night. We're doing games night on the Monday. Rob says hashtag ring sting time. Now that is an emergency. Time to burst open emergency Sudocrem from the first aid box. Anyone want to apply the Sudocrem to Rob's ring sting? Just I'm not volunteering for this. Purely because I'm busy.
Bordeaux Control Speedbird 21816. Descending back down to flight level 370 after traffic alert.
Speedbird 2816, contact Bordeaux Control on 125.790.
Bordeaux Control on 125.790. Speedbird 2816. Thank you. Have a good day.
Wilson says, is there a JetBlue Bluesmobile 321 in the sim?
280.
Hold on. What's the reg on it? That'd probably be the best option. What's the reg on it? Rob, that's exactly what I'm doing. Even up until 9 o'clock this evening, I'm filling in applications. Give me 2 seconds. I'll have a nosy, see if it's on there. 321, yeah?
Air France 1416, contact Barcelona Control on 118, decimal 035.
Contact Barcelona Control on 118.035, Air France 1416. Get that in a second. Jesus. Robin, share cockpit or not different aircraft? Let's go different aircraft. I'm not a huge fan of sharing cockpits, if I'm honest.
Contact Marcel Control on 128, decimal 85.
Tried it once. I'm not entirely sure I'm a huge fan of it.
On 12885 diesel 361. Bye bye.
Oh god, not that voice. 965 JT.
Descend flight level 120.
Descend flight level 120, Speedbird.
Bollocks.
474 kilo.
No, there isn't. No one's done the livery.
1416. Please expedite your descent to flight level 200.
Cool, that's us. Barcelona Control, good evening. Air France 1416. With you, flight level 330, descending flight level 200.
Air France 1416, Barcelona Control identified. Good evening.
We can descend now, that's fine. Right, here we go into Valencia. We'll get a weather report as well momentarily. You know the startup procedure of a 320? I mean, I do, but every aircraft I fly is under functional, not real world. So as long as the plane starts, that's what we do. We don't do any like testing or anything else. It's all functional. People want a weather report now. You usually do the checklist and all that stuff. I've written down a functional checklist for the 320. Well, I know it off my head, off the top of my head. For most aircraft, I have a book that I write a functional checklist to make sure that as long as the plane is functional and it works and it gets from A to B, that's all that matters. That's how I play the sim. I'm not looking to try and be a pilot. This is how I get the most enjoyment out of it. We've been flying the whole time and the flight directors hasn't been on. Whoops. Let's do a weather report, shall we? Barcelona Control, Air France 1416, requesting a weather report for Valencia Airport, please.
Air France 1416, Valencia Airport, information Papa. Wind 295 at 8. Curve OK. Temperature 25, dew point 3, QNH 1014, density altitude 1400 feet, transition level 65, arriving and departing runway 30, bird activity in vicinity of airport.
Bird activity in Valencia. Well, it is a Monday night. There's your weather report. And party on the loose. It could be. It could very well be.
TBM 6 Romeo Bravo, contact Madrid Control on 118.275.
Madrid Control on 118.275.
So there is your weather report. Robin says you're going to fly the Phoenix 320 tomorrow. Absolutely.
Alpine 35 Bravo uniform. Barcelona Control. Contact Barcelona approach on 119.105.
It's the only 320 to fly, is it not?
Descend to altitude 4,000, turn right, heading 255 for vectors for the visual approach, 24 right, and we'll contact Barcelona approach on 119.105 for Alpine 35 Bravo uniform.
This is the one that we are using. Let me show you. No? I don't know why that suddenly became really... Oh, there we go. Laura, how is the passenger getting on, please? Obviously, we've not had an update yet, so I'm assuming everything's good. This is what we're using tomorrow.
Captain, I haven't received any updates from the cabin regarding the unruly passenger. I will check in with my fellow crew members and see if there are any changes.
I'm assuming all is well. So that's what we're using tomorrow. We're using the Duncan livery. No, this one here. Oh, there we go. Duncan livery. I know, right? She's in the cabin. She should be checking. I won't question her. So we're using that livery tomorrow. I will get the stream scheduled as soon as we are done here.
Flight level 360.
It's a fabulous livery. It really is.
Barcelona Control, Tomcat 3 Lima Golf, flight level 350, descendant 240.
Do you know what? I think the more I see this as well, I think to myself, imagine on like a 321 Neo that like comes across the pond to like Heathrow and stuff. I think that would look excellent on a 321 Neo. I think that would look incredible. Jim's coming with the weather report. Jim says Valencia info, Nana, wind wind is a bit breezy, Cavoc, Antonov 12, temperature quarter dew point, as per normal, no idea in other words, density altitude, Chatham level, transition level, whatever, what you identify as, runway 30 as told. Thanks, Jim. Like it. Okay. Right, so we are currently descending. Down, we're at 20,000 feet already, so that's fine. We don't need to do anything at the moment, so we'll keep it to 20,000. We got down a little bit too quick there. John Brown, a very good evening. Hope you are doing well. Says, is today a holiday in the UK? Not, I thought it was. And I got a little bit disappointed that it wasn't. But nope, this coming Monday is a bank holiday for us. So we do have a Monday off for those that, well, for those in the UK. For the likes of Sarah, not so much. But either way, yeah, can't see anything that way. Beautiful. Week after for us. There you go. The Irish are a little bit behind. Not in general. I want to go to Ireland at some point. Jim says, how can I possibly write a weather report down before I see the actual report? Who said something about that then? Oh! I see it. I've got it.
Easy 1234. We were told to descend to 3,300 feet.
Easy 1234. Left heading 075 approved. Continue descent to flight level 180.
John says in Canada, we get it off for Queen Victoria's birthday. Another reason to be part of the Commonwealth. Very good. Oh, good lord. Oh, lord. Oh. I don't know if I can answer that. Robin says Swiss 001 versus the Departure Lounge. Who's better? I don't know. Again, depends on the content you prefer. If you prefer, like, it depends on what content you prefer. I can't make that judgment for myself. I think he's obviously doing something right. Oh dear. I've never had that comparison of like which one. Right, back in a sec. Just going to go grab another drink. Give me a sec. Robin says, have you tried X-Plane? I tried X-Plane 11. And I thought it was alright. I thought it was good. But I've not tried X-Plane 12. I have been told to give it a try. Mainly because they seem to get a lot more aircraft than we do at the moment on the flight sim. So yeah, not sure. Okay. Right, back in the mo. Going to keep the stream playing and keep the songs playing as well. I have got a little copyright issue thingy-majig coming up from YouTube. But YouTube know how to ruin the fun. But they're not going to ruin this one. Back in a sec.
Wake up in the morning, everything's alright.
Albion 268, climb and maintain flight level 200.
Climb and maintain flight level 200, Albion 268.
Albion 268, traffic at your 1 o'clock, 2 miles, same altitude, Boeing 777.
Have the traffic, Albion 268.
Oh, yeah. I will just pause that song for a sec, just in case YouTube decides it's going to block the stream. I've been keeping the 2-song thing, so it's weird.
So we must descend to flight level 060. Iberia 323, thank you very much. 323 descending to flight level 060.
Iberia 323, contact Barcelona approach on 119.105.
So, we are still not descending yet, which is fine. We don't necessarily need to. Maybe we could. Barcelona control, Air France 1416 requesting descent to flight level 100.
Air France 1416, cleared SOR 5 Charlie arrival into Valencia. When you are ready to begin your descent flight level 060, QNH 1015.
Oh, okay. You're giving us 060. Descend flight level 060, QNH 1015, Air France 1416. Yeah, Wilson, you won't anger him. You'll just, Rob is Rob. Rob will just.
Speedbird Victor Bravo, Barcelona control identified. Good evening.
Rob will just verbally own you. The only way to describe it. Oh! Yeah, Jim has a hold over the channel. I don't know how, he just does. So Jim has the power! He just does. I also never want to fuck with Jim anyway, so that's why we allow him to have it. No, is it really, David? No, is it?
Air France 1416, contact Valencia approach on 118.8.
No way. Contact Valencia approach on 118.8. Air France 1416. Behind the Skies has just subscribed to the channel. Thanks for subscribing. We are having discussions on Discord about the 737. Thanks for subscribing to the channel.
Iberia 320, Echo Charlie Papa Alpha Golf, Barcelona, control identified.
Barcelona control, Iberia Papa Alpha Golf at flight level 330.
So, are we descending? We are indeed. Valencia has one of my favourite approaches. Not quite as up there with Nice. Nice is always going to be my favourite on the Desmond 22s. Thanks, Sarah. Oh, that reminds me. I did say I would do it again.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in
Sarah.
I believe in
Sarah.
Cause they love him in London and Paris and Tokyo, America, Scotland and Canada and Mexico. They say I believe in
Sarah.
I believe in
Sarah. It so works. I love it. It works. Oh, that's brilliant. I love it. Oh dear. Approach into Paro is fun. Yeah, problem is, right, when we try and do Paro, it's the time of day is not the time of day just ain't there. Oh, Jim, I thought you'd enjoy that personally. But obviously not. Excuses, turn back the time. I like to try and keep the realism. Maybe one weekend I'll do it, because I do want to do it again. I think we've done it once on the channel. I'm sure we have. I'm now questioning myself. 2 seconds. Valencia approach, good evening. Air France 1416 descending to flight level 060 with you.
Air France 1416, Super Valencia approach identified. Good evening, expect the ILS runway 30 approach into Valencia.
Expect the ILS runway 30 approach into Valencia, Air France 1416. Jim, that's the idea. Right, that's the idea. That's the idea. I can't do the Joe Hendry turn either, so you just get Sarah. and they're clapping along at the same time. You know how like we used to have sound effects so when people were coming into the chat? I feel like that should be Sarah's. Or like Sarah's entrance song, because that is what it is. Now I feel like we have done it.
On the 30 approach. Speedbird 157.
We're going to have a quick look.
Speedbird 157, descend altitude 3500, turn left heading 130 vectors for the ILS runway 30 approach.
That's not us. Yes, we did. Oh, blimey. 23rd of December 2023 is when we did it. Probably that'll look massively different in terms of streaming quality. Better than slippery, I guess. Well, it's only because literally we were just saying, you know, about games night, and then we were sort of wondering where you were. So we were like, oh, you know, got to make sure Sarah doesn't forget. And all of a sudden, you like popped up, and it's like, ah, there you go. Say her name, and she will appear. So this link I'm sending in the chat, this is the last stream we did at Paro. Back on the 23rd of December 2023. Such an innocent time. If you want to have a nosy at it, you are more than welcome to when the stream is finished. So, Carl says, not the silk sheets again. Well, I don't know. Hopefully not. Oh no, I do not. Wilson's like, Sarah, does he? Sarah wouldn't know. Sarah doesn't know. That moment. Okay, let's discuss this, Rob, because I feel like we might need to. Context, Rob. Context, please. He loves the silk. Again, I don't know how Sarah knows this. This is how rumours start, you know. They did back then. Just a guess, Sarah. That's all it has been. Rob says, gotta keep those numbers up. Helps relieve stress, apparently. Oh, there's so much you could say about it. I don't know. Hashtag Tom loves silk. Don't start that as a trend. Don't start that as a trend. Don't start that as a trend. Valencia approach, Air France 1416 requesting descent to altitude 2,500.
Air France 1416, descend altitude 3200. Turn
It's almost
left
time.
heading 165 vectors for the ILS runway 30 approach. Air France 1416, descend altitude 2500 feet.
It's time for our preparation for our landing. So we'll go ahead and get the speed down. We are descending to 2,500. Get a few of the flaps in there already. Sounds like hashtag Silky Tom. Thanks for that. This is what we're doing, are we? Carl says the stress relief from standing at the job centre all day. Psh. You think I go home to do it? I do it when I'm standing in line. Get the flaps out. So I heard, just on the off chance, I'm going to say this to you guys now because why not, seeing as we're on that topic of getting the flaps out. I heard when I drove through Exeter to go to their job centre the other last week, I think it was, I heard a couple of lads talk about a woman, and the line that was used was, God. I'm not gonna mention it actually, the actual, but they said, her, and I will say it, her vagina looks like a skydiver's mouth.
Ryanair 44 Whiskey, established ILS runway 12. Cleared for ILS runway 12.
A couple of boys said, a couple of lads, just walking down the street next to, turned around, speaking about a girl, said, that girl's vagina looks like a skydiver's mouth. I'll let you think about that one. Not that, yeah. I heard that last week, and that was the end of me. I was howling for quite some time. I was like, that's new. Not heard that one before. Right, time to get your predictions in then for the landing rating as we prepare to approach Valencia.
1416, super, proceed direct CF30.
Why are we super?
Cleared
We're not.
for the ILS runway 30 approach.
Proceed direct CF30, cleared for the ILS runway 30 approach. Air France 1416. Gemma's crying. That's just what I heard. That's what they said. Looks like a skydiver's mouth. Fantastic. Robin, you said, when are you going to do the next do the meet and greet? I don't think I've ever proposed to do one. Jim's like, for fuck's sake, skydiver's mouth. Yeah, all talk from the boys. Yeah. Robin, thanks for coming in. See you tomorrow, hopefully, for our JetBlue flight to the island of Bermuda. Let's have a look and see what you've got then for the landing ratings. Gemma's gone 185, Carl 120, Darren Graham's gone 187, Jim 180, Saf's gone 159, Wilson's also gone 180, Lee 220, Sarah 213. Rob says, guess they've never seen business end of childbirth. It's like watching your favourite... No! Stop. Oh, it's like watching your favourite pub burning to the ground. Oh dear. Jim says, oh, Bermuda, nice, apart from that triangle. I'm really sorry that it's kind of come to that. I'm you know, when you sort of regret regret saying stuff. This is one of those moments. Okay. It's been a fun one this evening. Last call for any support you want to chuck in. The airport is there. I can see some blue lights in the distance, so there. So yeah, last call for super chats, super stickers, gifted memberships, or none of those take your fancy. Why not hit the like button, because it helps the channel out immensely. I'm assuming everything's all good with the passenger. Laura, just to be on the safe side, is the passenger calm now? Because we're coming into land. Do I need to alert authorities?
Captain, the passenger is still not calm, and their behavior remains disruptive. I recommend alerting the authorities to be prepared for our arrival in Valencia.
This could be interesting, because the police will actually turn up, I think. Can we then take evasive action and duct tape the passenger to the seat while we do this? And obviously we're coming into land, so you've got to try and make it quick, and I'll alert the authorities.
Captain, I understand your plan. I will proceed to secure the passenger to ensure the safety of everyone on board. I will also alert the crew to assist in this process. Thank you for your guidance.
Climb and maintain flight level 340.
Thanks, Laura. Stay safe.
Climb and maintain flight level 340, air 01902.
Thank you, Captain. I will ensure everything is in order and keep you updated.
Fab news. Right, approach mode on. I don't know whether it's going to work or not, so we'll wait and see. But let's alert the authorities and see what happens. Valencia approach. We may need some assistance when we get on the ground at Valencia. Would you be able to get some police presence? We have an unruly passenger who we have had to duct tape to the seat because he was getting a little bit out of hand for Air France 1416. Let's see how you deal with that one.
Air France 1416, Roger. We'll notify authorities at Valencia for assistance upon arrival. Air France 1416, contact Valencia Tower on 118.555.
Thank you for your help, and Valencia Tower on 118.555, Air France 1416. Have a good evening. Valencia Tower, good evening, Air France 1416. On approach to runway 30. Confirm police presence will be on the ground for our unruly passenger who has caused a little bit of chaos on our flight this evening. There's the airport.
Air France 1416 Super Valencia Tower identified. Police presence will be on the ground upon arrival.
Many thanks. Air France 1416. Okay, landing time. Here we go.
1416, you're welcome.
Valencia Tower, are we cleared to land on runway 30? Air France 1416.
Air France 1416 Super winds 270 at 6, runway 30, cleared to land.
Right enough, there it was. Cleared to land, runway 30, Air France 1416. So Valencia below us. There is our airport. Don't know if it's catching the ILS or not. We have asked it to. I don't think it will. No, we're going to have to handball this in, that's fine. Cool, right, here we go then. Robin's returned, just in time for the landing. Beautiful Valencia below us. Dave says, I guess justice in Valencia is dished out by violently chucking oranges at the guy who is covered in duct tape. It's better than rocks, I guess. Don't think it would hurt as much.
For takeoff, runway 30, Ryanair 1769er, thanks. Good day. Ryanair 1769er, please confirm QNH.
Ryanair 1769er, Valencia Tower, runway 30, winds 290 at 5, cleared for takeoff.
Right, here we go. Sarah's getting slippery over Ryanair, being mentioned over the ATC. Yeah, we'll continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
A little jerky on the controls there, but fine.
Fueling 3969, contact departure.
Doesn't matter. There we go. So we're down at Valencia. We'll come off the reverse thrust.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Yeah, it's fine. This is not the easiest to. I've only ever buttoned it like once or twice. No, hang on a minute. When was the last time we used it? What was the airplane that we used the other day that I didn't? Oh no, the Embraer, wasn't it? Well, we got it down though. It's not going to happen all the time, you know. So it's fine. Right, let's have a look and see what Volanta has it down as. Do you know what? Screw the in-flight one, because that don't work properly. Clearly, I'll show you it when we've parked up.
Air France 1416. Welcome to Valencia. Contact ground on 121.88.
Thanks for the welcome. Contact ground 121.88. Air France 1416. Have a good evening. Yeah, screw the in-flight one. That don't mean nothing. We're going off of Volanta. Volanta works. That's all I'm saying. That's what we're going with. Valencia ground, good evening. France 1416, requesting taxi to the nearest gate.
Air France 1416, taxi to Park 1 via Hotel 7, November 3,
Park 1.
Gate Delta, Whiskey 4, Whiskey 6, good day.
What is Park 1? Parking.
User 106, ready for taxi to runway 30.
Gate.
All aircraft be advised. Information Oscar is now current. QNH 1015.
Valencia ground, Air France 1416, requesting gate 2 for parking.
Taxi to runway 12 via Whiskey 4, Gate Charlie, November 2, November 3, November 4, Hotel 8, Juliet Uniform November.
Air France 1416.
Fuck off.
To Gate 2 via Hotel 7, November 3, November 2, Gate Bravo, Whiskey 2. Good day.
Taxi to Gate 2 via Hotel 7, November 3, November 2. Gate Bravo, Whiskey 2, Air France 1416. Have a good day. Fucking Wizz Air. It's all the low costs. Okay. We've got a not safety car, but we've got a follow me car on its way. I think 25 seconds until it arrives. Here we go. So we should hopefully see some more authority when we get to our gate. APU on, lone lights off. Let's go to gate 2, then we'll see if police presence are on the ground. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for flying with us today, this evening. As you taxi to the gate, please remain in your seat. Be prepared, of course, to take all your shit with you. Do not leave anything behind, otherwise it will go on eBay. Or I will sell it to add to my dole money for extra expenditure this week on White Lightning and a pack of Benson and Hedges. Other than that, if you're leaving us this evening, thank you for flying with us. On the way out, you'll be handed an orange to throw at the man in the duct taped seat. Please refrain from aiming for the face, but get him everywhere else. Preferably in the yam bag, just to kind of teach him a lesson. Thanks for flying with Air France. Bonjour to you all. Lisa's thanks to the stream, Tom, mods, and everyone who participated in the chat. You are more than welcome, Lee. thanks for watching. Where the fuck? Where are you going now? Excuse me. We can get there ourselves. Literally just buggered off. Jim, thanks for watching. We'll see you. We'll catch you soon for the next one. Okay, we've made it to gate 2. We've got 2 lots of cabin crew today, or marshallers. Boom, that'll do. Let's park it. Right, are the police anywhere to be seen? Valencia ground, Air France 1416 parked up at the gate. Please send police. Guess we just wait now.
Air France 1416. Police assistance requested at the gate. Please stand by.
Robin, maybe one day, not anytime soon. Okay, I guess we just wait and see.
Ryanair 5 Echo, we are having problems on the engine. They are not starting, so we're gonna have to wait for other aircraft to come back and take over the flight. This aircraft is enough.
Maybe it doesn't show police then.
All aircraft be advised. Information Foxtrot is now current. QNH 1022.
Maybe it doesn't show it. That's fine. Right, let's end the replay. Let's end the flight itself, and here is why I'm going off of the. Yeah, I know it is, but I got text in front of me so I can recall what's been said. Whereas VATSIM, I don't have that. Like I said, my memory is shocking. So I don't think I would do very well. Yeah, it's one of those things you got to try and test and see what's there or not. I don't think the police is there, but we'll say that the police have turned up, taken our guy off, who is covered in oranges, and the police are asking why. We'll just say he fell into a box of them, and it'll be fine. No one will get into trouble. So let's have a look at the landing and all that good stuff. Here we go. Here is what you need to know. Oh, I see. Okay. Maybe. I mean, I'd get too distracted, but we'll see. Maybe I'll try it one day. One time, maybe. So flight time tonight, hour and 45 minutes. Landing speed was 116 knots. Landing G-force was 0.98, and the landing rate itself, supposedly according to Volanta, is 92.43, equaling butter. Butter. So there you go. We buttered that bread. Yes, we did. Right, all that's left to do is to set up for le replay, as they say in France. So let's take the time back. I'm thinking, by the way, Gemma, you know we were talking about Paro. I'm thinking of doing that as a day stream, like whenever I get a chance, I guess. I was just thinking, I was like, can't do it during the week because most people will be working. So I don't know. We'll do it at some stage. I definitely want to try Paro again. Let's take the traffic off. Let's also take off. We're going to showcase mode. Let's take off the follow mode because we're going to need that for the replay. Now we came in on this runway here over the beautiful city of Valencia. Which for some reason is now not loading in. It will do now. Eventually. Maybe. Why is it now looking like a back? Oh. We'll ignore that. Okie doke. Let's go for it. Let's watch the replay. Boys and girls, thank you so much for watching.
Couldn't find valid airport data at this position.
Ryanair 3790 request ESR flight to Brussels Charleroi.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
There's a noise, but I can't see where the noise is coming from. Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Enjoy the replay. I will speed the replay up just to kind of get it to the point of landing. But thank you so much. Thanks to those who have contributed tonight. And thank you to those who have left likes on the stream this evening. If you haven't done so on the way out, if you want to, do it. If not, not entirely up to you. I'm not here to force you. You do what you like. Until tomorrow, where we do JetBlue A320 from Boston to Bermuda. Until then, have a great Tuesday, whatever you get up to. Look after yourselves and each other. For myself and the moderators, have a wonderful evening. And I will see you tomorrow for the flight from 7:15 UK time. Robin says, if you get famous, are you still going to read the chat? I always read the chat. I don't consider myself to be famous. But, you know, I have, weirdly, I've been recognised in certain places as well. So, but I still read the chat. I'm not going to be one of those that will just neglect the chat. The whole point of building a community is to read the chat and get everyone involved. If you're not getting everyone involved, well, what's the point? So yes, until then, until tomorrow, have a wonderful have a wonderful Tuesday, whatever you get up to. And I will see you tomorrow for some more fun and games here on the Departure Challenge YouTube channel. For myself and the moderators, enjoy the rest of your evening. Look after yourselves and each other. Take care. And a very good evening to you all. And bye-bye for now.